Hello everyone, welcome back to my Wildlife Survival YouTube channel. In today's video, the topic I would like to share and discuss is about Generation 7 heroes or Season 7 heroes in Wildlife Survival. Before I start this topic, if you think this video is really helpful and informative, please don't forget to like and share this video, as well as please subscribe to my Wildlife Survival YouTube channel. You can also write comments about your thoughts and opinions on Season 7 heroes in this video's comment section. So alright, let's start discussing about Generation 7 heroes in Whiteout Survival. So overall, Season 7 or Generation 7 is an overall decent generation to invest in my opinion. So let's start with Generation 7 infantry hero Edith. So Edith is really a super tank hero for your arena lineup, as well as decent for your PvP expedition fights. So let's talk about Edith's skills. Starts with exploration skills. Her first exploration skill is called Ironclad Punch, and it's a useful crowd control skill in arena, which has a stun effect, and it can interrupt enemy frontline heroes' skill activation. Additionally, after activation of this Ironclad Punch, Edith will get extra 80% extra attack for 2 seconds. And Edith's second exploration skill is called Escape Capsule, which is a very good suicide explosion skill which has area effect damage. Because of this skill, even Edith dies in arena, she will still contributes a lot for your arena squad by this suicide area effect explosion skill. And her third exploration skill is called Preemptive Alerts, which is a defensive skill with 50% RNG. And if left is on your side, this skill will make your Edith extremely tanky as a frontline hero in arena battles. So let's talk about Edith expedition skill. Her first expedition skill is called Strategic Balance, which reduce damage taken for your marksmen by certain percentage and increase damage dealt for your lancers by certain percentage depending on the skills level. So this Strategic Balance expedition skill is a useful skill, especially for attacking rally, because of 40-20-40 ratio, which is used against popular defense ratio 60-40-0 in Generation 7. And Edith's second expedition skill is called Ironclad, which reduce your infantry damage taken down by certain percentage depending on skills level. So this skill more useful skill for defensive garrison, as almost everyone use 60-40-0 or 70-30-0 ratio, a very heavy infantry based ratio for defense or garrison in Generation 7. And Edith that expedition skill is called Steve Sentinel, which increase health for all troops depending on skills level. So this skill is very useful for both defensive garrison and attacking rally, but in general, health stat is specifically more useful for defensive side. So let's talk about Edith widget skill. So for the widgets, at level 13579, you will get extra exploration widget skill, and at level 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, which is at an even number, you will get widget expedition extra skill. So Edith widget exploration skill is really strong in my opinion, because this pocket engineer restores a certain percentage of Edith's health when she is under 50%, and also not only restoring health but also increase Edith's defense by 30% until the end of the battle, which is very useful, and combination with that exploration skill of Edith, these two skills, defensive skill, makes Edith one of the tankiest infantry hero in Whiteout Survival. And Edith's widget expedition skill is called Fort Watts, which increase defenders' troops' health by 15%, which benefits more for defensive garrison side in Generation 7 expedition lineup. Alright, after edits, let's start talking about Gordon, which is a Generation 7 Lancer hero. So Gordon is not a very strong Lancer hero for your arena lineup. However, he is extremely strong Lancer for PvP expeditions fights for both attacking side and even for defensive side due to his very strong skills. And difference between Rini and Gordon for expedition is really massive. So if you are a rally leader or garrison leader for your team or alliance, you shouldn't miss Gordon in Generation 7. So let's talk about Gordon Fast Exploration skill, which is called Poison Blast. It's an area of effect damage skill that deals damage over time, but the area of effect is not very wide, and it's not an instant kill effect. So in my opinion, this skill is not the best area effect damage skill, and one of the best skill useful for arena in my opinion. And Gordon's second skill is called Toxic Molotov, which is a single target poison skill which deals small damage over time and also increase the target's damage taken. So this single target skill is mainly useful and is a counter skill for especially hero like Edith, which is a very tanky frontliner in your arena lineup. And Gordon that exploration skill is called Tolerization, which increase 75% defense of Gordon. So this is the purely defensive skill, and because of this defense skill, you can consider using Gordon in the front line left side, especially if you only have one proper infantry hero for your arena lineup. But still, I do not recommend choosing Gordon mainly for your arena because it's very expensive and costly to upgrade Gordon to 5 stars as he is from Hall of Heroes, and you will need to use a lot of your safer general militias for him. So let's talk about Edith's expedition skill. And his first expedition skill is called Venom Infusion, which is a very strong skill for your Lancer because after every 2 attacks, your Lancers will not only deal extra damage but also apply poison effect to the target for 110. And poison enemies will deal less damage depending on the skill. So it is not only useful for attacking side but also is a useful expedition skill even for defensive side because poison enemies will reduce damage because of being poisoned. And Gordon's second expedition skill is called Chemical Terror, which increase your Lancer's damage dealt by certain percentage depending on skills level, as well as this skill reduce damage dealt by certain percentage for all enemy troops for 110 every 3/10. So this is also a extremely strong OP skill for expedition in my opinion because it not only increase your Lancer's damage dealt by 150% at level 5, it also reduce all enemies troop damage dealt for 110 for every 3/10. This skill is activated in PvP. So this is the reason why Gordon is really strong in PvP expedition as a Lancer hero. And that expedition skill is called Toxic Release, which is also a strong expedition skill which confuse enemy frontline infantry, increasing their damage taken by 6%, as well as it also block enemy marksman's line of sight to reduce their damage dealt for 2 turns every 4 turns. So this skill, Toxic Release, is especially more useful for defensive side because it affects infantry, enemy's infantry, and enemy marksmen. So for enemy infantries, because of this skill, their damage taken will increase, and for enemy marksmen, their damage dealt will reduce by this Gordon skill. That's why, because of these three extremely strong expedition skills, Lancer, Gordon as a Lancer, a very useful and strong Lancer, and that works well with 60-40-0 formation in Generation 7. And the Lancer meta officially starts with Gordon, in my opinion. And even for defensive choice of hero, Gordon is a better choice of Lancer hero than Generation 5 Nora in Generation 7 defensive lineup. So let's talk about Gordon widget skill. Her widget exploration skill increases Gordon's damage dealt by 25% and reduces the attack of poison targets by 15%. So this is not quite a useful skill, but not that very strong in my opinion. And also it's very expensive and costly to get proper Gordon unless you are a whale or a big spender. And Gordon widget expedition skill is called Pile Assault, which increase rally troops lethality by 15%. So this widget expedition skill mainly benefits attacking side in Generation 7 expedition lineup. Alright, now after Gordon, let's talk about Bradley, which is one of the best marksman hero in White Ops Survival that is achievable from Lucky Wheel for all players. So this Bradley is super strong for all purposes, including arena, bear event, and also for PvP expedition fights. If you are a complete free-to-play player or whales or spenders or whatever you are, you need to max 5 stars Bradley in Generation 7, as this guy will carry you for at least 3 generations worth in almost every area. So let's start talking about Bradley exploration skill. His first exploration skill is called Distractor, which deals 420% of area effect damage. So this skill has a wide area, as well as this skill aims the enemy backline, and the attack percentage is also very high, which is an instant kill damage for enemy heroes and escort troops, which is a very strong skill for your arena. And Bradley's second skill is called Incendiary Shell, which is also an area effect damage skill with lower damage, plus it also has extra damage over time effect. So it's another very useful skill for your arena, and together with Distractor skill, these two skills makes Bradley one of the strongest marksmen in arena lineup in White Ops Survival. And Bradley's exploration skill is called Audacious, which increase Bradley's attack by certain percentage depending on skills level. So for this skill, Bradley shows most value for this skill, especially when Bradley is in back row left side, which is the most protected position in arena formation and lineup. Because as long as Bradley is protected, he will deal a lot of damage to the not only to the front line but also to the back line with his exploration skills. So let's talk about Bradley expedition skill. His first expedition skill is called Veteran's Might, which increase 25% attack for all troops. So this skill is very useful skill, not only for Bear event as rally initiator in Generation 7, but also in later generations when you have a better marksman, you can use Bradley as a bear joiner hero in Whiteout Survival. And Bradley's second expedition skill is called Power Shot, which is increased damage dealt to enemy lancers and enemy infantries by certain percentage for all of your troops. This is a very OP skill, especially for attacking side, because in Generation 7, Lancer matters becomes officially comes, and many people will use 60-40-0 defense for garrison. And because of this power shot skill, Bradley is very useful and effective against 60-40 defense ratio because he increased all troops damage dealt to infantry, enemy infantries, and enemy lancers. Let's talk about Bradley's third expedition skill, which is called Tactical Assistance, which increase damage dealt for all troops for 2 turns every 4 turns. So this skill, Tactical Assistance, is also useful not only for attacking side but also for defensive side in Generation 7 expedition lineup. Here you can see all the 6 skills, 3 exploration skills and 3 expedition skills of Bradley are extremely strong. And that's the reason why Bradley is the must-have hero for all players in Generation 7. Let's talk about Bradley's widget skills, and his first widget exploration skill is called Onslaught. So this Onslaught skill increases the attack speed of your arena heroes and escorts for 5 seconds after activation of first exploration skill, Disruptor. So it's a very useful and strong team support skill, and that's also one of the reasons why Bradley is very strong in your arena lineup. And for Bradley widget expedition skill, which is Siege Insight, it increases your defender's troop attack by 15%. So since Bradley has a defensive widget, because of this widget expedition skill, Bradley will benefit more for defending side stats wise in Generation 7 expedition lineup. So as a conclusion, if you are complete free-to-play player, Bradley is a hero that you must max out 5 stars with at least level 6 widgets. And if you can make more, it's good. And if you miss this Bradley as a free-to-play player, this will be the biggest mistake in your Whiteout Survival journey. And if you are a low spender, and if you have enough general mediciats for at least 4 stars, and you are also arena focused player, you can consider getting at least 4 stars added for your arena lineup, especially if you use 2 infantry frontline formation in your arena squad lineup. Because in Generation 7 and 8 arena battles, people having an edit will have less stressful battles and more enjoyable battles in your arena, and you can try to maintain for top 50 to top 100 if you have Edith and Bradley. So for Gordon, I do not recommend if you are free to play or low spender, because this hero is very costly to upgrade, and you should only get and build Gordon if you are a big spender or will, and if you are a rally leader or garrison leader for your team. Alright, thank you so much guys for watching this video until the end, and if you think this video is helpful, please like and share this video, as well as please subscribe to my Whiteout Survival channel. Alright, see you in my next video. Bye!